Hey guys, MrBaRRelZz back here for another gameplay for you guys, and today what we'll be doing is capture a flag 4v4 on League Play. And I'm with the same teammates I played with the introduction video on Raid Hardpoint. What we're doing here is standoff, capture the flag, like I said. And yeah, it's a 4v4 League Play match. It's a pretty close match. I do very well in this match. I dropped 39 kills, 18 deaths, and also it's a very close match also. And the guys we were facing, yeah, they're actually pretty good. Better than the average, I would say. And yeah, it's a pretty close match. I'm not gonna spoil it. Watch till the end and you'll see. And yeah, we'll be talking about today capture the flag. I won't do much commentary. I'll mostly talk about what I'll be doing. Get a nice double, get picked off by the other guy. One thing I do want to say though is you should only capture a flag once 2 are down. Now, why is this? Because realize that if there's 4 up and you're capping the flag, chances are you'll get picked off easily. Why? Because as soon as you cap the flag, they obviously know where you are, and there's 4 guys you don't know where these 4 guys are, since you're obviously not killing them and they're still alive. So most chances you'll get picked off because they know where you are and you don't know where they are. So that's why it's bad. Unless you have good team coverage, but most of the time it wouldn't make sense that you have good team coverage, but however, all 4 of the enemy team is up. So what I suggest is only get their flag if they have 2 down. So that chances are if you pull that flag and they do know where you are, when you do have good team coverage, you're able to cover the teammate with the flag easier. Why? Because 2 of the enemy's teams are down, so it's 4 against 2. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, always pull when 2 down. So when you're playing as a team, always call it out. Okay, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. That's why you'll see a lot of times in like professional teams and all that, they always call it 2 down, 3 down. Obviously it's just 4 down. Cap it right away. Because it takes 7.5 seconds to respawn when you die. So cap it right away because they have no chance to stop you since they're all dead, and it takes them 7.5 seconds to respawn. Once you cap that flag, then this is really strange. Well, not really strange. I guess I ran it the wrong way. They spawned right next to me. So yeah, once you cap it, make sure you're going towards your teammates. Like what I did just there, I ran opposite side of where my teammates are. So wherever your teammates are spawning, that's obviously not where the enemy's spawning. So if you're gonna go opposite side of where your teammates are spawning, that's where the enemy's spawning, and then you're kind of screwed. So always when you cap the flag, make sure that your teammate calls it out, or you have map awareness and see where your teammates are spawning and run it towards your teammates. Anyways, that's it. As you see right now, 2 guys down. As soon as I see 2 guys down, what I do, I pull the flag. So I pull the flag right away as soon as 2 guys are down. And one thing I realized is these guys are actually pretty good with their nades. Lots of the times, they almost got me with their nades, but close. I'm too fast, what can I say? Anyways, right now we're down 1-0. They just took our flag. I'm kind of screwed in this situation. Calling my team to give me backup. But they did a mistake right here. One thing you never do, when you have the flag, run away. Do not challenge the other guy with the flag. Just what the guy did was a huge mistake. And I got this guy, and I die, and guess what? They returned the flag. We didn't get that cap. I know, ridiculous. Anyways, this is like this is my friends. You know what I mean? So we're not going hardcore or anything. We don't have lots of chemistry, so don't expect us to be a great team. But we do end up winning it against this team. So, anyways, yeah, we're still good players on my team. It's just the chemistry's not there. As I said, we're not a team that has been playing a long time. So yeah, right there. So what you should do whenever you have flag cap, always make your teammates go first, or always make your teammates go after the enemy flag, or go towards the flag before you do with the flag. Why? Because you obviously don't want to get picked off. You rather have your teammate getting picked off than you. And at the same time, if your teammate gets picked off and not you, you'll be able to know where the guy is, because your teammate just got picked off, so your teammate's going to be, okay, he's there, you know what I mean? So your teammate will call out where he is, so therefore, you have the flag, and you'll be able to know where the guy is. But instead, if you will go first, you'll get picked off, and then you're kind of screwed because the flag's down. So the enemy could easily pick off the flag and return it, you know what I mean? Because it just takes a little touch to the flag and then it's returned all the way back to base. That's why you want to be really cautious with that. Make sure your teammates are always going after the flag carriers, the enemy flag carriers. So the person that has your flag on the enemy team, and that you're not, and that you're making sure that you're always going back to base and you're running away from that. Obviously, you're being protective at the same time, but your teammates should always be more protective and go ahead before you do. Same thing as like protecting a president, let's say. I mean, alright, So 1-1 first round, pretty good, not that bad. I did a nice flag cap as well. And yeah, second half I do really well. That couple times, but go to like a 2 positive KD. First round wasn't that great. Anyways, right here, 1-1 tied, really close match. And right what I'm doing now, I have a sentry. Sentries are, for capture flag, always run sentry. Because they're really good for capture flag, just put it in front of your flag. And I find sentry do a shit ton of damage in this COD. So yeah, they're really good. But at the same time, which is good, they make it balanced, is that if you have an EMP grenade, one EMP grenade, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's two, only one, and it automatically disables the sentry gun. So that's really good. That's why, so make sure you have a class with EMP grenade. You don't want the domino effect where you have no class with EMP grenade, and as soon as you get sentry gun, it's game over, you know what I mean? You still want to have that chance, you still want to have that hope. So always make sure you have a class with EMP grenades. And right here, make sure, like what I'm doing right now, like the guy gets down, but after I pick it up, still another guy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna challenge the guy. I'm gonna make my teammates challenge the guy, just like I mentioned before. So now I'm playing cautious. You see what I mean? See one guy there, a nice kill right there, and right there. Look at that. Look at that. Did he return it? No, not yet. The flag's still there. No, yeah, they returned it. They returned it. So yeah, another one like that, another screw up like just before, like less than a meter away. But we didn't cap 2 flags we should have in first round and second round. And we still a close match, makes it more entertaining, I guess. So yeah, like I said, 1 EMP grenade, sentry gun's gone. And as you saw before, when I had the flag, I was not challenging that guy by the statue. I needed to get to my flag to return that as quick as possible, with my teammates going instead. And before you flag cap it, make sure your teammates have control of that area. If they don't, make sure your teammates go first before you do. Because you don't want to be the one dying, you have the flag. It's rather your teammates die, they don't have the flag, and you do. You're the number 1 priority when you have the flag. That's the only thing. That's the reason why it says defender in your name, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's tips about capture a flag. And right here I got a nasty turn on. It's pretty nice. Sorry about that cut, guys, and right there. Alright, so let's continue. I got another turn on right there, really nice kill. And then after that I pulled this flag, and you see me do a mistake right about here. Now, if you see on the mini-map, I'm running it completely opposite of where my teammates are. My teammates are in back of me and I'm completely on the opposite side of the map. And you're gonna see me die right about here. One guy is there and look, they're completely spawning all the way here. So I did a mistake there. What the mistake was is whenever you're capping flags, make sure to go back to your teammates and cap it towards your teammates. So if my teammates are on the opposite side of the map, I need to run it towards my teammates and not towards the enemy. Because my teammates are spawning on the left side, my enemies are obviously not spawning on there also. They're spawning on the opposite side, in which that's where I ran. I ran on the opposite side. So that was a mistake I did there. So always run it. Make sure your teammates call it out to you where they're spawning once you have that flag, or just have some map awareness and look at the map and see where your teammates are spawning. So yeah, anyways, right about now, 2-1, a minute 53 seconds left. Sorry if I move the camera, I'm gonna check my score. 31-15. Hellstorm missile, the way it works, I don't know if a lot of you guys noticed. I didn't notice right away, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure some of you don't really notice either. When you're using the Hellstorm missile, it's like a seeker missile. That's why it's always better to cluster bomb it than going 1 missile. If you're going after one guy, just go 1 missile, it's easy, you know what I mean? You go straight on the guy, you can't miss it. But it's always good to cluster bomb it if there's like 2 guys, or if the guy's like a bit far away from the missile that you're shooting it from, like you're trying to run away. Why? Because when you cluster bomb it, so when it becomes multiple bombs, those bombs will target the enemy and go straight towards the enemy. It doesn't go straight down. Like, it doesn't go random areas. If there's an enemy, it automatically will go towards the enemy. That's when you see a lot of Hellstorm missile. You're trying to dodge the Hellstorm missile, but however, it just seems to like follow you. That's because they're seeker missiles. That's when you explode it. When it's one single missile, it won't do that. That's why it's always good to make sure you cluster bomb it. And also cluster bomb it, like it depends how much the area is of people there are. If it's like a large area, it's taking up the whole screen of how much people. There's one guy all the way to the left, all the way to the right, one guy mid, then far away to cluster bomb it. If there's 2 guys close to each other, then go closer, closer, closer. Get as close as possible until they're not away from the area of the bomb. You'll see what I mean. Like when you open the thing, you'll see the area. If they're going away from the area, shoot it right away. or try to go towards by moving the bomb. It's basically simple. If you'll see YouTube practice and you'll see while using it how it works. Anyway, that's about it for this thing. Talking about spawns, where to run the flag, how to defend your flag carrier, how to place a team, the downs, when flags, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's gonna come down to the end right here. So, sorry if I move the camera. 2 to 1. No. There you go. Sorry about that. Yeah, 29 and 16. I'll play the. Oh God, sorry about that. 29 and 18. Sorry. And yeah, 2 to 1, pretty close match. And yeah, it was a 44 league play here on Standoff CTF. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoy. This is MrBaRRelZz here, and I'm out. See ya.